Try putting yourself in US President Joe Biden's shoes. The midterm elections are approaching. The Ukraine war is ongoing. You desperately want the Ukraine war to end. And not just end, but end with Russia's humiliating defeat. At this point of time, you would like to have Europe standing by your side. Frankly speaking, there have been two pillars of the Ukraine war right from the beginning. One pillar is, of course, the US. The other pillar is the European Union. Now, the biggest worry for Joe Biden is that the second pillar is fast coming crashing down. Germany's Die Welt or DW newspaper recently reported that the Ukraine crisis is sparking unease between NATO allies US and Germany. The US believes that Germany has started having second thoughts over its military support to Ukraine. Last week, the US ambassador to Berlin, Gutmann, said that Germany should take on a greater leadership role, and her expectations for Germany were way higher. In a nutshell, the US said that Germany was not doing enough. DW recently claimed that US officials were pressing Berlin to send more military aid to Ukraine. A US official also told Die Welt on Thursday, "It is not true that we told Germany that they had to supply tanks. The US would rather see Germany take a greater leadership role, which now means helping Ukraine." Potato, potato, right? It is exactly the same thing. It was an indirect way for the US to ask Germany for sending military aid to Ukraine. But Germany won't have any of it. In fact, Berlin has refrained from announcing any significant military aid to Ukraine for 2 straight months now. In August, for example, Germany pledged 500 million euros in military aid for Ukraine. Alas, most of it was embarked for delivery in the next year. German Chancellor Olaf Scholz has come under heavy criticism for not sending enough military aid to Ukraine. However, Olaf has defended his administration by saying that complicated modern weapons could not be delivered without Ukrainian troops being first trained how to use them. Frankly speaking, Berlin is now dying to have peace with Russia and its president, Vladimir Putin. Just days ago, Olaf and Putin held talks over phone and discussed the burgeoning energy crisis in Europe. With the gas crisis bulking larger, Germany fears the country might even descend into civil war. The signs are already emerging. Watch these videos. People have started hitting roads in Germany against the government policies and Berlin's support to Kyiv. Let us face the truth now. Only Russia can help the EU avert a major political and social crisis across the continent. But the biggest question is, what will be the cost for it? Maybe Ukraine's independence, or maybe Ukraine's existence altogether. That would mean Russia's resounding victory in the war. And that would be the final nail in Biden's political coffin. Biden has so far spent billions and billions of dollars in military and economic aid to Ukraine since the Russian invasion. It is highly likely that US might soon begin reprimanding Germany for not doing enough for Ukraine publicly. That would lead to further tensions between the two NATO allies. As it seems, once the Ukraine war ends, the US won't waste a minute in blaming Europe for Russia's victory. On the other hand, EU's first priority will be to secure gas supplies from Russia. All in all, friendly ties between US and Europe will vanish once and for all, while EU and Russia will emerge as greater trade partners. What do you think about this video? Leave a comment in the comment box and subscribe to India's World for more such videos on geopolitics.